Hi, it's Wasabi. Welcome back to the channel. Today's battle's on the Overlord map, and we've got the 808 again in the AMX 13105. It's a tier 10 battle, and there's 2 light tanks on each team. And we'll see how he plays the map, just to give you some ideas about tactics for light tanks on this map. Now, as you know, the common needs for the light tanks is to survive through the battle and keep some health points to the end, so that you can basically try and round up some damaged tanks. But yeah, you need to take your opportunities during the game to protect yourself, but also to take damage from the other tanks. And of course, spotting will help if you've got team members to take advantage of it. Now he's coming to that berm where he's met an STB1, so he got spotted, but no one's been able to damage the target yet. Now there are 2 Arties on each team, so that will sort of help the light tank mission. But we'll see how he goes here. Now, come back to the same spot. The STB1 is still there, so it gets spotted again. So it's just probably due to the proximity range. Just got a bit too close to the STB1. It's just a feature of that particular area. Anyway, coming back to the middle of the map here, try and perform some of the same tactics as it was just before, but just in this different section. You do get tanks popping up on each side, but the distance across here is obviously a bit longer, so you won't get proxy spotting. And he's just looking for tanks that pop up and try and do something. He's found the Leopard 1. Yeah, he's got him highlighted, puts in a shot, doesn't really show up as damage there. He probably went dark before anything happened. But of course, taking that shot meant he got exposed. Your camo rating obviously drops a lot when you fire. So this is one of the issues there. Yeah, you can see it's pretty common here for 808 to back into a spot. That obviously means you can take a fast exit, so you're not limited by your reverse speed. So even though you're showing your rear armour, which is obviously weaker than your frontal armour, that's pretty immaterial for a light tank. But okay, well, he's got a couple of targets here. It's got a FOC B. And just puts your shot in. He knows the timing of putting that shot in. He was waiting for that FOC B to start pulling back, so that he can't fire a shot, knowing that he wouldn't have the gun depression to fire back. So that's a nice tactic there. Again, just reversing back in. And obviously you want to try and pick a different spot each time, so that people won't blind fire the same spots here. And because these tanks across the way will know that they're getting spotted as they come up here. Now he finds a TVP, puts a nice shot in there, and automatically goes into reload as he gets back to cover. You never know when you're going to need all 3 shots. Obviously, while you're spotted, your moves can be tracked, so if you do come up in the same spot, then you might get a blind fire, so you're going to take that risk from time to time. Now his team's a little bit behind here. They're over 3,000 hit points behind, and they've lost a tank already, which was one of their light tanks, the Sheridan. And he's not getting any spots here. So here is basically where you've got to show a bit of patience. So keep spotting. Don't always expect an instant reward. That's sort of part of the light tank role. If you don't have that many tanks spotting you, you obviously won't get any direct results, but you can sort of try and make the most of it. Now he got spotted there, coming off the hill. Could be probably one of the T100 LTs with Commander's vision system coming up in the bushes that he didn't spot himself, and he got spotted through the bush. And he gets spotted again there. There you go, T100 LT, making quite a bit of a move. And he's still spotted as he's running being spotted by the leopard as well. And yeah, again, try to make the most of the view range and keep your enemies at the edge of your view range. Put a shot into leopard 1 just to give them a reason not to keep pushing forward. And there's a few damaged tanks now. But now they're 2 tanks behind, and they're still behind in hit points, so trying to basically, yeah, maintain your health, get some damage with every opportunity you can, but not at the expense of losing too much of your health. That's sort of obviously your primary rule. So coming back to the arcade now, this 2VP's tracks him, gets a second shot in, should get the third shot, and he gets the kill, but now he's being challenged by the T100 LT, so time to run away. Get behind some hard cover. And the T100 LT now making some inroads into the map, but he's going to come up against some medium tanks, so probably not the best outcome for that T100. 808 again getting spotted there. That's probably the mouse just getting a bit too close to the targets. But he's got plenty of cover here, so pretty safe to keep moving. And can he get some rear shots into this mouth? I think that's what he's trying to do, but obviously when you get spotted again, you don't necessarily want to give away your position and get hit by tanks at the back. There's 2 shots into the mouse before he can react. That's good. 3 shots in and no return shot from the mouse, so probably the best result you can get. Alright, let's put him up to 3k of damage, so he's definitely making his mark. They're back to only 1 tank behind and they've sort of closed the gap in hit points, so the team is starting to recover. Not quite at the balance point in the map yet. He's got T100 LT, does a bit of a drive-by, gets a shot in, ducks down again, dares the T100 LT to come after him and get tagged by his team. And can he get another angle on there? Now he's got a bit of hard cover here, which is good, but just hanging on to his clip for the moment. There you go, Brigitte chasing after him, gets a shot into him, and then runs away. So great tactics here. See, and goes on the reload while he's getting into hard cover. So that Progetto 65 is still looking for him, I think. He's probably got him annoyed. And we got rid of one of the T100 LTs, there's still one left. He's probably back in the berm here somewhere. There he is, yep. He goes down. And now he's going to come up and give the Progetto a bit of surprise. So 1 shot in, 2 shots, and waits for the third, gets the third shot in, and gets the kill. So it's his second kill. And they've got now, this is what you call the tipping point here. So they've regained a bit of control. They've got now 1 tank lead on the enemy, and they've started to get a small hit point break. However, this can be thrown away pretty quickly if the team doesn't play well. You can see there's a lot of heavy tanks went down to the beach but are coming back, so they're getting a bit of thing. Now he's got the bounce here, or that bounced. Gets 1 shot in, he should get another shot in. Not quite enough to get the kill, but he knows the turret's pointing the other direction. And he'll be able to get away without the mouse returning fire again, which will annoy the mouse severely. And finally takes some damage from the arty, but it tells him there's 2 TDs around, which he's got to be wary of, but the 2 arty might now be vulnerable, because he knows where the mouse is, or where the mouse was. He's just been sent back to the garage. And now he's found one of the arty. He hasn't been spotted yet. Now he has 1 shot in, and the Artie gets taken out by the K91. And now he's found the other Artie, and he's got the gun depression to get in 1 shot, 2 shots, and that gets rid of the Artie. So 3rd kill there, and he's now over 6.5 cave damage, so doing really well. Now he's found the object 268V5, and just doing a dynamic platoon, so you get a nice little reward for doing that at the end. 268V5 not looking at him, which is good, and he'll just line him up when he gets reloaded. Might get another bit of damage. Maybe he's AFK, he's not moving. 1 shot in, 2 shots in. And now there's just the Jagdpanzer E100. So does he go on the reload? Is he going to get any damage in? No, he won't go on the reload, just get his 1 shot in. He won't reload in time before the Jagdpanzer dies. And that's the end of the game. Well, great game there from 808. Lived up to his light tank goals there, kept his hit points and stayed to the end. Let's have a look at the details. Alright, well, he's pulled off the high caliber award there, 7.3k of damage, so it looks like none of the blind shots succeeded. Got 3 kills as well, and because of the dynamic platoon he set, he's got the Brothers in Arms award. That means at least 3 kills each. So that's how he compared to the team. Of course, he got the Ace Tanker Mastery Badge, how can I forget that? Alright, so the team score 1290 base experience, that's a pretty decent level for the tier 10s. And his platoon mate came in with 2.8 cave damage, but the highest damage there to 808. Leopard 1 did 5k, so shout out to Iron Curtain Twilight there. And on the enemy team, the Jagdpanzer E100, who survived to the end, did the most damage, which sort of makes sense. 3.3k damage, but no one else did anywhere near that. So a big fail there for the enemy team. Alright, 25 shots fired, 23 hits, so great shooting there, 20 penetrations, and with some battle payments, he actually came out with a small profit there. So great result there for 808, another great game. Light Tank Master, you've got to say. Hope you liked the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed already, that's something we'd like you to do. So we'll have more great content to follow for you to watch. Yeah, thanks very much for watching.